The odds are the majority of you that are going to be watching this do not know me whatsoever, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe by the end of this you will, maybe by the end of this you won't. Either way, I'm going to tell you the story. So I've started by narrating and putting up the videos of 2 of the worst days of my trip to Europe, and I put those first because, to be honest, I don't want to see them again. The reason I don't want to see them again is because there are places that I don't know that I should have gone to. I don't know what drew me to go to said places, but I went, and they were both concentration camps. Now my trip to Weimar was anything but smooth. I started off in Sirmione, where I thought that the next day I was just going to end up getting a taxi, and then I'd end up getting my flight from Verona over to Frankfurt, get the first train, end up there in the morning, see what I had to experience it at a normal pace as opposed to rush, and then I'd come back. Well, point number one is because I'd made such a big and busy trip, it did end up that way, and so I did make one error, which is I booked a hotel and assumed I was going to be in Frankfurt the night before, when in actual fact I had booked the flight to get to Frankfurt for that following morning. So I ended up checking as quickly and as rapidly as I could about what would be the most cost-effective thing here. Should I just get a new flight? Should I get a new flight? Would it be cheaper for me to stay in a hotel in Verona for that night? How could I do this? What could be the procedure? I also received a message from Deutsche Bahn saying that my route to get to Weimar had been cancelled and that I was able to get on whichever trains I was able to in order to get to my destination. So, number one, I've messed up on the double booking, and number two, Deutsche Bahn have cancelled my train going to Weimar, but at least I can get on whatever I can in order to get there once I get there. It turned out that because it was so last minute that the best option was for me to go to Verona, spend a night in Verona, and leave early the next morning.